these hands, they are safe.
Don't touch me. Let's crack it open.
No one back home will ever believe this.
So many Dark Justiciars fallen in battle. Their source must be nearby.
Our hero thought but of treasure ahead, did not consider the peace of the dead. Through the dark they went creeping, and awoke what was sleeping. A new grave they dug, which they themselves fed.
Ooh, spooky.
Until it was perfect. I've grown quite fond of you, you know, in my way. I thought it only fair to warn you about the dangers ahead. Don't be absurd. It would be pointless of me to try to bar you from entering. But I can set the scene, as it were. Prepare you for your role. There is a stage down in the dark upon which a great drama has suspended itself in time. Its actors dwell there still, mired in the languor of their long, tired scenes. If you, however, through the dark, go creeping and awake what is sleeping, chances are many more graves than yours alone will soon be fed. Very well. There is a creature that lurks in silence and shadow. A creature who, like me, is very much of the infernal persuasion. Should it make its way out through the very doors you are about to brazenly swing open, you'll have unleashed a pestilence upon this realm. In truth, it is carnage incarnate. So if you meet the devil of which I speak, kill it. Consider no other course of action. This creature and I go back a long way. I admit it would be in my best interest as well should it remain trapped in the dark. Or misplace its head, perhaps?
What are we talking here? Lemur? Pit fiend? Orthon?
Getting warmer. Warmer. Hot. Listen here, Pipsqueak. Do not underestimate this opponent. At best, you will have the blink of an eye to strike. Strike first, strike true, defy the odds, for they are distinctly in its favor. That much I owe the bastard to concede. And don't think I've forgotten your tale, Astarion. When the beast is dead, I'll consider that payment enough to translate those scars of yours.
A fairer deal than I expected.
You wound me, Spawn. I always deal fairly. And will close this particular deal soon enough. Vanquish the beast, and all will be revealed.
All these telltale signs of dark justiciars that we've been seeing, I'm having a hard time believing they're a coincidence. Still, there may be more to it. I need to keep alert, in case that suspicion amounts to anything. Still, there may... Sigils. Attempts...
Zirel, Minthara, whoever you are, leave. I shall carry out General Thorm's will alone.
Here lies Melodia Thorm, beloved wife and mother.
Bones everywhere. Someone's been engaging in dark rituals here.
Ketheric Thorm's ancestors, desecrated and arranged into foul artworks. But why? Ketheric Thorm's forebears. He defiled their remains to make this effigy. But to what end?
An open tomb. Watch how you go. There's a trap.
I'm sure of it. Lady Shah's
Sosun
presence is near.
Elg Oloth.
Nothing. It must have been disarmed.
Isabel's sarcophagus. Before Ketheric brook trap. Be cautious. Ketheric Thorm, leading Shah's forces. For a warrior of Selene. Easy.
This must be the way forward.
This place is hungry for blood.
Where will it bring us, though?
The gauntlet of Shah. Before my very eyes. The Dark Lady guided me here. She wanted me to find this place.
Shah's warriors must not be caught, must not be tricked. Only loss await thee.
A voice. Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Welcome, child. Follow my voice and prove your worth.
Traps. How considerate.
You do not belong here.
Your mind upends. Somehow, in the decayed soup of this creature's brain, a tadpole lives. Another presence nurtures it, manipulates it like a puppet.
No, you do not belong. This is the Dark Lady's house. She has no use for old, faithless bones.
You plunder. You meddle. You upset my plans. Leave. Z'rell lacks imagination. Z'rell lacks faith. Z'rell lacks in many ways, but I do not. Leave before... Stupid worm-infested cockhead! You have awoken the shadows! My forces are split. The defenses are thin. Rally on me, A wall of bone and blade against the darkness. Now!
Why did Lady Charles dare to attack? Am I being tested?
With finesse.
Got to concentrate. Have to keep going.
Under their noses. Well, so much for peace.
My faith will protect me. Ready. I wonder if this is worth the cost. Got to concentrate. Got to press on. Where do I go from here? Let's get this over with.
Got it.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
To focus. Take your...
Let's cook with fire, baby.
Never a dull moment.
This will do nicely.
Can't give up. Not now. Have to keep going.
That put the wind back in my sails.
I do like it down here. It's nice. A homey.
This is a dedication to my goddess's power and dark beauty. Homey is not the first word that comes to mind.
So much blood. What the hell has been happening here?
Something's wrong. This feels like a trap.
What's this? Fresh entertainment? But you're too fresh for this place, aren't you? There's a whiff of the surface to you.
Holy shit. An Orthon. Powerful devils. I wouldn't get on their bad side without a good reason.
You, tiefling. You've got the stench of the hells about you. The stench of home. And a whiff of the surface besides. A servant of Zariel, if I'm not mistaken. I'd know the stench of her infernal machinery anywhere.
What do you know of infernal machinery?
Only what I can smell. And whatever engine burns within you is grinding to an inevitable explosion. Burning and fear. You reek with it. There's something else, almost hidden by your fear stink. Cherries. Musk. And sulfur. Raphael! I can smell him all over you! Where is he? Lies! My nose would recognize him anywhere. That perfume trickster swindled me. Trapped me! Where is he?
What are you doing? The devil told us to kill this thing, so let's stop chatting and kill it.
Bargaining, are you? A Karator warlord once tried the same. I made him watch as I ate his concubines in young, then fashioned a codpiece from his skull. You can't help. It's not just walls that keep me here. Not the traps, the dark, or the creatures it hides. Something stronger holds me. A contract. Either I fulfill the contract, die trying, or forfeit my freedom. If I leave this place now, I'll become Raphael's slave. Raphael is no foolish story devil. His mind is different, sneaky. Listen. Spill all the blood sworn to the night. Silence Oppress, smother each right. Wander Shah's halls, hungry to slay. Leave no justice here, alive to obey. Leave none to hear it, then be set free. This song is your oath. Swear it to me. Ah!
Well, that explains where all the Dark Justiciars went. This song differs from others you've studied. The final couplet contains a trick, a clause not easily fulfilled.
That's it.
So he's the one who slaughtered the Justiciars. Can we kill him now? Because if he doesn't die, then Raphael won't tell me a damn thing about my scars.
Parchment can burn. Oral agreements aren't worth the tongues they're waggled out upon. A song lingers. Raphael made double sure of that. I can't forget the damn thing so long as my word's not finished. I did as instructed, but the song still rattles about in my head. The contract still stands somehow. If I break it, I will become Raphael's slave forever. Anyway, enough prattle. The lyrics are clear. All who hear the song must die. Time to die. The Merridons. They barely have a thought to share among themselves. But they do have ears. Kill yourselves. Back to the hells with you. I still hear it. Seems your theory is wrong. Stay very still. My beauty. I still hear it! If you're wrong about this, I'll claw my way out of Avernus and eat you alive. Contract be damned! Nicely played, Raphael. Bastard.
Damn. Now there's something I never thought I'd see. Brutal.
Nothing of value comes easy. Overcome my trials. Enter in my embrace.
The bowl contains an ancient rust-colored bloodstain. It forms a neat disc.
This is one of Lady Shah's trials. There's those that can remain unseen and can still obtain what they want. Stealth is a virtue derived from her very essence. Try again. Will not be seen this time. Looks like a trap there.
A lock? How tempting.
Best get going.
It hurts. Countless initiates walked these halls once, seeking to become Dark Justiciars. I will follow in their path. I will succeed.
Another bowl.
Another trial.
Another bowl bearing the...
Prime spot for an ambush.
Sounds like fun.
Need to act fast. Onward.
At the ready.
punishment.
Open up!
What's the plan?
These boots have seen everything.
Let's finish this.
You've made a grave mistake.
Talk to me. Can't afford to let up.
Fall by my hand.
Watch this!
I'm ready. Heading there.
I won't give in.
The hammer's gonna fall.
Let's end this.
Time to see what new horror's waiting for us.
Another bowl.
Another trial. Said to be sure of foot in even the darkest recesses of Lady Shah's embrace. I must remember where to step, and have faith that she will guide me. I must remember where to step, and have faith that she will guide me.
Got to keep moving.
That's the last one. The inner sanctum is within reach now.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Need to stay focused. On the move.
Over there.
Time to push my luck again.
What should I do? true.
Ready for this?
Can't even catch my breath.
Let's end this.
I got this.
Survival is all that matters.
Make it hurt.
Let's finish this. Down with you.
Ready for another round? Need to learn the hard way?
Still on my feet.
Don't linger.
Need to act fast.
Watch this. Well, well. Look what we have here.
No choice but to keep going. Blood follows me everywhere. It is ever easy. Swift as my feet can carry me.
With pleasure.
Seem to work.
Curious.
Best avoid that trap.
My dogs are barking. Can we rest?
What can silence the night song?
Trapped. Watch how you go. There's a trap.
My faith will guide me. This is no ordinary spear. It may be important. Best keep it close.
Looking ahead.
Do you know what happens when a devil is struck down on this charming plane of existence? It returns to the hells, to the very point where it last stood before venturing to whichever devil-forsaken plane it died on. In the case of our friend Yrgir, the Orthon you so handily dispatched in the Temple of Shah, he manifested in my House of Hope. He returned to me chastened but intact, his wounds healed, his body restored. He thought I would dismember him, but he has his uses, so instead I am re-educating him.
We delivered the devil. Now I want what I'm owed. We had a deal.
Indeed we did. I discovered all there is to know about those scars of yours. It's a rather grim tale. Even for my tastes. As you wish. Brace yourself, Astarion. We're about to unveil your destiny. As you know already, your precious skin is home to one part of a contract between the archdevil Mephistopheles and your former master, Cazador Zar. In full, the contract states that Cazador will be granted knowledge of an infernal ritual so vile it has never been performed. The rite of profane ascension. It promises to be a marvelous ceremony, very elaborate, incredibly ancient, and entirely diabolical. If he completes the rite, he will become a new kind of being, the Vampire Ascendant. All the strengths of his vampiric form will be amplified, and alongside them he will enjoy the luxuries of the living. The arousals and appetites of man will return to him, and unlike Astarion, he will have no need of a parasite to protect him from the sun. But the ritual has its price, as all worthwhile things do. Lord Cazador will need to sacrifice a number of souls, including all of his vampiric spawn. If he is to ascend, imagine how he felt then, when one of those precious spawns simply disappeared into thin air. The only missing ingredient is Astarion. You are the final piece he requires to complete the ritual. Your scars bind you to it. Your soul will set off a very wave of death, bringing Cazador his twisted life. And that, my tragic and toothsome friend, is that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have business elsewhere.
Do you think it's so simple? I hate how right you are. I knew he wouldn't leave me alone, even when I was just another wretched toy for him to play with. But if I'm the key to this power he craves, he'll hunt me to the ends of Faerun. I need to take the fight to him, and I need you to help me. Thank you.
Imagine how Astarion must be feeling. The terms of your own condemnation carved into your skin. Monsters' actions. And monsters do not deserve such power as that ritual promised. When the time comes, Astarion will have his revenge, I'm sure. And it will be richly deserved. But not yet. So, what can I do for you?
Gods, you're beautiful. Us. I still...
Seems like Cazador used Astarion's flesh not as a canvas, but as a contract. We haven't heard the last of this, I'll wager. That almost is doing a great deal of heavy lifting. That man changes allegiances more frequently than a courtesan changes their bedsheets. At least he's proof you can turn from Shah and live to tell the tale. Though some may not call that living.
We aren't dear friends, but I trust we can all sleep a little more. Relax. Someone prodding at a new...
Our very own Vab... Now, how about we go and reverse Cazador's fortunes?
Not in a mere prison cell, certainly. My guess, Thorm will have confined him in the bowels of the tower. The deeper we dig, the closer we get.
Oakfather preserve you. It's true, and I can't imagine I helped with that. Sometimes I let the task at hand consume me, and people think I'm obsessed. Trust me, the day I no longer have to talk about the Shadow Curse will be a happy one. What would you like to know? Trust me, it's been said. You show more restraint than most in avoiding the subject until now. Who's to say? Perhaps there's a half-orc buried somewhere in my ancestry. Or perhaps not. Sometimes I think conventional wisdom is too narrow about what someone can or cannot be. Stranger things have most certainly happened. I had a friend when I was young, long ago. He played with me in the forests where I grew up. But eventually, I realized no one else had heard of him. It was Daniel, of course. Nature was my very first friend. I get older, but he hasn't changed a day. I knew then that I had to be more than a companion to him. I had to be a protector. You're not a doppelganger, are you? Trying to study me to learn all my secrets so you can take my place? Save for me, my line perished a long time ago. They rest in High Forest now, near the shade of the grandfather tree. The Grove became my family, with Sylvanas as my teacher. And now I have you. It was a long time ago. The wounds don't heal, but they become more bearable. I'm 350 years old. Of course there have been lovers. Just because I love nature doesn't mean I'm betrothed to it. Though sometimes, nature needs reminding. Right now, I bed down alone, I'm afraid. Perhaps once I talk less of curses and parasites, my fortunes will improve. Well, I didn't pick this scar up in battle. I was in wild shape, only I forgot it was the season when bears are particularly social. A she-bear claimed me as her own and did not appreciate being spurned. I suppose you wouldn't be shocked to learn I love animals and nature? I know. Well-trodden territory. Well then, let's see. I whittle in my spare time, and I've something of a sweet tooth. Although everyone's very amused when I say I like honey. I like what I like. Once you get to my age, you realize there's little point in denying yourself, so long as others aren't affected. Ornaments, utensils, and ducks. I like ducks. Thank me by returning the favor, why don't you? Come on. I'm sure you've something better than carving wooden ducks. Well, they are fierce creatures from what I understand. But as long as you avoid the high seas, I think you can consider yourself safe. Anytime. I've been unfair to you. I've had unrealistic expectations of your character ever since I joined you. But honestly, you've surpassed even those. Seems my faith was more than well-founded. Druids and Harpers joined together to put a stop to Ketheric Thorm. We marched on Moonrise, and after much fighting, we prevailed. Even in defeat, though, Ketheric turned to Shah. Not long after we sealed him away in his tomb, the Shadow Curse took hold. No one had seen the likes of it before. No one knew how to react. Then it started to claim all those within its reach. Those who had survived the battles now fell to the Shadows, became part of the Shadows. And worst of all, I lost contact with Thaniel. I wanted to try and find him, but we couldn't stay. We would have all succumbed. When the Archdruid of the Grove, my predecessor, was seized by the curse, I had to lead the survivors to safety. That was my first day as Archdruid. An inauspicious beginning. Indeed. I know that all too well. An unwieldy number. You must cut someone loose before I can join you. I'm with you. What comes next?
Never a dull moment.
Shah's armies of destruction arose from within these halls.
Those who do not listen to the reason of Lady Shah's words must instead feel the keenness of her blade.
You sound like a student, reciting words for a test without considering their meaning.
I've considered them plenty. Besides, Lady Shah favors action over words. Try it out sometime.
Yes?
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
There is work to do.
Let's move.
Hurry inside, or your racket is liable to... Rancid donkey scrotum! The quakes herald the shadows. It's already too late. Merkel's fat lapdog.
Let's turn someone inside out.
Got to concentrate.
I'll strike you down.
There shall be no mercy. Yes.
Let's have some fun.
on my mistress's wrath.
Another day, another fight.
None shall withstand me.
There's blood in the air. Let's go.
I'm ready. Bleed for me.
The power of nature flows through me.
Time for a cull.
What should I do?
Here we go again.
I must be without mercy.
Time to kill.
Can't give up.
Let's have some courage. Step quick.
Got to focus. On the move.
Shall we dance? Delicious.
Can't afford to let up. Onward.
I can't take much more. Ha!
I have nature's fury on my side.
Can you feel death's cold grip?
Talk to me. On my way.
Some rest's better than none.
The dog wags his tail, a small bag clenched between his teeth. He gives in and surrenders his find to you. Scratch's tongue lolls out happily, his tail wags.